Do you have any message to give to the non-Muslim community, specifically those affected by Islamophobia?
Now, I think the media has played a major role in causing Islamophobia, while it is only a fraction of a percentage that support Al Qaeda or Taliban or extremist groups, and while more than uh, not just majority will be, it will be an injustice to the Muslims to say that majority of the Muslims are moderate. No, almost all of the Muslims are moderate. If there are a small minority, a small group of people who are extremists, then we cannot use. Now, the recent event of Oslo, where in Oslo, a Norwegian white person who was a Christian, who said because of his extremist Christian views, he was killing all of those people. You cannot take out that one incident and say there are, the Christianity is extremists. They are training people to be extremists and training people to become terrorists. That is an isolated incident, and therefore you cannot use any of those incidents to say that this is what's happening. Now, a lot of the international political warfare is playing a major role in the Islamic extremism, the Muslim terrorists or the Muslim extremisms, which the media keeps saying all the time. Muslim terrorists and Muslim extremists or the Islamic terrorism. That word itself is labeling Islam with terrorism. They do not use that with any other religion. So therefore, for the people who are tortured, or people who are tortured mentally, psychological torture, by listening to the media and having Islamophobia, they must speak to the Muslims, they must read the Holy Quran, and then decide for themselves, rather than the people deciding for them. You don't even have to buy the Holy Quran, a copy of the manuscript. You can go on the internet and find many sites that are providing the Holy Quran. Read the Holy Quran yourself and look at the common Muslims that are living in your neighborhood, and then you will see that these Muslims are normal people. We do not have, I look like a human being. I'm not a person who is violent. And let the Muslims speak for themselves. Do not let the anti-Islamic movements give Muslims a definition, but let the Muslims speak for themselves. Let the Muslim Islamic books, the Holy Quran, books like Nahj al-Balagha, books like Usul al-Kafi, let these Psalms of Islam, as the Sayf al-Sajjadiyah, let these books and the greater Muslims decide what Islam is, and not the anti-Islamic movements should not decide what Islam is.